As international patron for the Alannah and Madeline Foundation, I've been very much looking forward to this event. And this event is about taking the Foundation's eSmart project out into the wider community. My involvement started with the Foundation in 2005, and it was clear back then to me that the Foundation's work made a real difference. And today, through their innovative and programs and initiatives, they are keeping even more children safe from violence, not only in the real world, but also in cyberspace. This is one of the most important responsibilities that we as a society can undertake, the importance of providing them with the basic human right of having a safe and happy childhood, and that cannot be underestimated. I'm very proud to be able to support the dedicated team and the professional and caring work of the Alannah and Madeline Foundation. I'd like to just briefly touch on a few of the Foundation's programs and initiatives that all aim to keep children safe from violence. The Foundation's CARE program, this is a program that provides counselling and long-term case management support to help children who have witnessed or are exposed to violence recover from their trauma and help them to build resilience. And we've also talked about children as in domestic violence cases, and the Foundation has, well, later this year, have delivered a total of 25,000 buddy bags to refugee centres for women and children. And these bags are packed by volunteers and distributed to 230 women's refugees around the country. These buddy bags are full of basic things for children. They often come in the middle of the night with nothing more than the clothes they're wearing. And in these buddy bags, it's just some simple things like pajamas, toothbrush, a face cloth, a towel. And there's also a bear or maybe a book to give them a little bit of comfort in what is an extremely difficult time. And actually does a little bit more than that. It actually says to the child that we see them and we hear them. And that's one of the most important things we can do at that point in time when they arrive in these refuges. As earlier said, the Alannah and Madeline Foundation identified early on that one of the most common causes of violence in children's lives is bullying. And sadly, the terrible impact of bullying has moved quickly to cyberspace. And we also know through research that those who are bullied in the schoolyard, they're most likely to be bullied on the net. The problem simply follows you. And as the Prime Minister said, it doesn't stop when you leave the school ground. It continues. It's 24/7. And we know that most of the children are on the internet every day, and disturbingly, they are exposed to other online risks, such as accessing inappropriate material, identity theft, and online sexual predators. Like face-to-face bullying, cyberbullying can have extreme consequences on the impact on the lives of those children, and not just right here and now, but also long into the future for the well-being of these children. In 2002, the Foundation established the National Centre Against Bullying, a body which is made up of Australian and internationally recognised experts. And it works closely with the government agencies, industry, academics, educators and psychologists, all working together with the same common goal of reducing bullying and minimising harm on young people. And we've heard briefly about the bullying programs that the Foundation runs in schools. The Better Buddy program, which is a fantastic program and has been extremely successful and is now used in more than 800 schools across the country. And this program in particular has been an inspiration to me. Bullying is a universal challenge. And today, through my own foundation, the Mary Foundation, we ran a project in cooperation with Save the Children Denmark, which is called in Danish, Fri for Mobberi, which is free from bullying. And this program has also proved to be extremely successful in Denmark and is now in more than 1,300 preschools and 450 schools throughout the country, which equates to 100,000 Danish children learning the importance of being a good friend, caring for each other, valuing differences, and respecting others. And today, we are able to share our expertise, developments and ideas to benefit both our countries with respect to this program. But the reason we are here today is to talk about the second program, the Alannah and Madeline's Foundation's cyber safety system, eSmart. During my visit to Australia in 2008, I attended a dinner at the National Gallery aimed at gaining support for the development of a system. And it obviously got that support because we're standing here today ready to take it into the next phase. This framework is known as eSmart and is helping thousands of young people across Australia be smart, safe and responsible online. In June this year, the Foundation launched the rollout of eSmart, the national rollout, and with a very strong vision to reach all 10,000 schools in Australia. And now we know that the Foundation is working with the Victorian Government. It's also working with the Queensland Government to introduce eSmart into all Queensland schools. But schools are just the start. The program needs to go beyond the schoolyard and into the broader community to help disadvantaged children. There are many children that don't have computers at home and some that we cannot reach through the school system. These children often rely on libraries and other community settings to access technology and are particularly vulnerable online. I was surprised to learn that actually 10 million people belong to libraries in Australia. That's fantastic. But this also creates a challenge. And the Alannah and Madeline's Foundation's vision is to develop eSmart libraries and eSmart community centres to ensure these young people access responsibly and use technology and develop the skills to become smarter and safer online. As mentioned, we will now be going on to a lunch where together we can discuss potential strategies for the introduction of eSmart into libraries. eSmart is a world-leading system and one which Australia should be extremely proud of and one which I'm sure, and I no doubt myself, will take home and with inspiration here from to talk with the actors in Denmark that are already active in the area but maybe can use a little bit of extra inspiration. So with these words, I'd just like to wish the Alannah and Madeline Foundation, together with its partners, the greatest success in achieving this goal of reaching out to the broader community and helping our children to navigate online safer and with more responsibility. Thank you.